So these first few videos are going to be super meta. It's going to be basically me trying to figure out how to do or what process I'm going to be putting in place to get all this channel and the whole business up and running. So we're talking a little bit about the upcoming stuff, what we're going to do, and how we're going to do it. So uh, one of the first things that's popping in my head right now is I need to figure out how to do the cold open of the show, because you want to convey information to your audience about what's gonna happen in the next couple minutes of video, and you want to keep that video as small as possible, and not as much as small as possible, but potent. You don't want to just ramble on and on, and I have been known to do just that. So it's you kind of want to type a script up, stick to it to some extent. I like to improv a little bit and go from there. So what I'm doing, how I'm doing this, is I'm creating blog posts, like a dev blog post, to accompany every video that I put out. We'll see how that goes. But essentially, in that blog post, I'm able to like organize my thoughts and trim it down and talk about a couple of paragraphs of topics that I really want to hit. So with that, just some quick background. I've worked for over 15 years in the web industry, working on pretty much every level of a project, from management to the grunt work of building it, through marketing, through finding revenue streams, through all sorts of crazy stuff. So that's my basis or my background that I'm bringing into this endeavor. From here, I'm looking to bring in game design and game theory, essentially, to bake into some of the projects that I'll make out in the future. But where this channel is exactly going, some of the next topics to like hit off are going to be some of the really gritty, down in the weeds stuff of getting a channel up and running, getting a business up and running. So we're going to talk about setting up a very basic website. Advice on how to iterate that website and do it in a very effective manner, so that you're not just wasting a bunch of time on your web presence and not actually getting content out or releasing content. After that, we're probably going to be we so after the website's up, we're going to talk about branding and getting up and running there as well. The whole process of how I'm making these videos, the technical side of it, how to get into the marketing of this stuff, how to market your videos, how to market yourself, market your business. We'll get into like the editing softwares I'm using. We'll get into lighting. We'll get into all sorts of fun stuff with like setting up. You'll see behind me I have very bare walls right now with just some stuff that I've collected and to hang. We'll talk about the importance of your background of the video, and a lot of this is going to be testing and tweaking. So part of my background is in user testing, with web designs, where you basically build out two different designs, and then you send half of your users at one design, half the users at another, and find out which design users have achieve the set tasks faster within. So a lot of that's going to be us trying out us. It's going to be me trying out these things and going from there. So we're also going to talk about asset pipelines, like how the whole process works, of organizing my thoughts and everything. And again, this is just the super meta stuff of just like getting into this project. As soon as we get through that super basic stuff, then we're getting into tutorials, very, very in-depth tutorials about building out games and projects and all sorts of fun stuff. So that's what I'm doing on my side. I'm going to chronicle every step of building out this business and how to launch my company, how to take this concept that I have that I've had for years and actually build it out. Like, it's the concept in my head is it's quite the big project. That's quite a ways out there, but I need the infrastructure of a company to support and tackle that. So this is my process, but ultimately I want to challenge you to join me, not just here in chat or comments or anything like that. I want you to also find an idea or a passion of yours and pursue it, and chronicle it and launch it live to the world. Let me know how you do with that. Like, I'd love to have a back and forth dialogue about this. So let's go do it.